Hi everyone, this is Heather Lottinen from the Flourish Academy. This is episode 447. Today we're talking about external hard drives. So I always recommend that you work off of an external hard drive, not your internal system drive, because it's more prone to failure, and I think it's really important to keep photos and documents separate from your operating system. So I have a variety of configurations that I've used over the years and that I'm currently using, but right now I have a Western Digital 4 terabyte external hard drive attached to my iMac, and last week it started acting a little bit funny. Have you ever just had a suspicion something was going on with your hard drive, like, it's slow, or it's not responding, or some strange things are happening? That can be a sign of age, and your hard drive could be developing a bad sector, in which case we need to get rid of it immediately. That's a little bit difficult to detect, but also I was running out of space. Okay. For your external hard drives, as well as your operating system drive, it's recommended that 15% of that drive always remain open and free, just for the sake of reading and writing files. So let's take a look, and I'm conservative and super risk averse. So in my mind, I set that at 20%. Okay, so I have a 4 terabyte external hard drive. That's 4,000 gigabytes. 20% of 4,000 gigabytes, one should not do math on live Facebook, that's 800, right? So 4,000 gigabytes, 20% of that would be 800 gig. That means on that drive, I should always have 800 gig free, always. Like that would be full, just to make sure that the drive is running appropriately. Well, on my iMac, I only have a 1 terabyte drive, so that's 1,000 gig, which means I would always need 20 of that, or 200. Oh my gosh. Well, if it was, 200. Not 20. That would be 10%. One should not do math on live Facebook. The point is, you need a lot of space free. I'm going to get this right. That's 1 terabyte, that's 1,000 gig, so 20% of that is 200. Yes, that's easy. I don't know what tripped me up there. So 200 gig should always remain free on that drive. Well, if you use Apple, you can go up to your Apple and choose About This Mac and then choose Storage, and you can see where your drives are at. So when I did this last week, I noticed that my internal operating system drive was really full, and I certainly didn't have 20% of it free. Now, the reason that happened is not because I store photos or documents on that hard drive, but because I was using Dropbox to connect. I had to reconfigure my Dropbox, took care of that, emptied the trash. That 1 terabyte drive is now running fine, and it's free, and I think it's like half full. So I have a lot of space to go. But for my external drive, I did some cleanup there, and it started acting a little better. I don't know, you guys, I just got this feeling like something is not quite right with that drive. Of course, that drive is backed up, but I thought, what the heck? So look what I picked up. Western Digital Elements 8 terabyte hard drive. What in the world? And it was only, I want to say, $140 on Amazon. I'll post the link below. There's a difference in the Western Digital drives. There's an Elements, oh man, I can't remember the name of the other one. Western Digital Elements and Western Digital, but the reason I bought the Elements is because it's more configurable. So I am going to hook this up, move some files over, and start using this drive and just archive that other drive. I'm going to keep it. Again, it's backed up on my Drobo, but I just get the feeling that something's a little bit off. If that ever happens to you, you need to act immediately because, again, you could have a bad sector on your drive and then things just go haywire. You should always have it, oh gosh, I just got something in my eye. You should always have it backed up, of course, but the point is you should be running these drives with at least 15 to 20% free space to make sure that they can run appropriately. Sorry for all of the confusing math. I hope that helped. I'll see you in the next video.